Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Come
How
sit
about
down.
yourself?
Pretty good. How are you feeling today?
You know, it's been a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Can't say that about all of them, but today wasn't too bad.
Yeah, well, same here. It's been pretty busy today, but I think I'll get through it. You know, busy Christmas season and all that kind of stuff going on. You know, baking cookies and
It is.
wrapping
Post office
presents.
packed. I didn't even get my packages in.
Yeah, I know it. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I have a smoking addiction.
Okay.
Mainly tobacco. I don't use any other products, and I've tried many different things to quit smoking, and nothing has worked so far. And I was wondering, if you could give me some advice or maybe some steps to help me quit.
Yeah. Well, actually, I used to be a smoker myself until about 3 years ago. And I started smoking, I think, at 15 or something young like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I smoked for about like 5 years of my life. So I was 20. I was 19. And I actually was able to quit. I read this book on quit smoking. It was actually really interesting. I should write the name down for you to read it. But
who is it by? I've heard of a
Charles Daniels.
Heard the name, haven't read that. I read one, but it's very short, and I didn't get much information out of it, and can't say it really worked.
Yeah. So, how long have you been smoking?
I started when I was probably like 2 months till I was 18.
Oh, okay.
Where I grew up and stuff, it's hard to get when you're a minor,
Yeah.
Big town. Wouldn't sell the minors, but got a boyfriend, and he was willing to support me.
Yeah.
That was probably the first step of becoming a smoker.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
So you said you were almost 18 when you started smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you smoke a lot? How much do you smoke usually?
Probably like 5 a day.
5 cigarettes?
5 to 10 a day.
Oh, so not like super serious, but...
No, it's not taking over my life.
Yeah, but enough to where you'd rather quit.
Yeah.
Well, what have you tried in the past? Have you tried it all in the past even? Quitting?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't really tried. I know there's a ton of options out there to help you, but I just don't know where to start.
Yeah.
There's the patches, you can get there's all these signs everywhere.
So you haven't really tried. You haven't tried any of the patches or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, I know that was one huge problem with me too when I was smoking, was that there's the patches you can try, there's the nicotine gum, there's the going cold turkey, there's the slowly weaning yourself off of it, or there's switching to chewing, which lots of guys will do. Obviously I wasn't going to do that, but yeah, that was huge for me too, was that there were so many options thrown at me, and even I was like, I would be embarrassed to tell my doctor about it.
Yeah, I know. I have to say I cheat a little bit on those quizzes you take. I say maybe 2 to 3 a day when it's really a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I know smoking can be a serious addiction. It's something huge. It can cause emphysema, which I'm sure you know all the causes and all the health problems which have been thrown at you since high school. Which was same for me. So you said you haven't tried many different options. Have you thought about it? Have you talked to any of your family or friends about it at all?
Yeah, well, my grandma, she is she's been in and out of the hospitals, many death threats and well, not threats, but death scares from smoking. She has terrible lungs. So on an oxygen, and that kind of woke me up. Do I want to live my life like her? No.
Do I want to have that emphysema when I'm 50 years old?
Yeah, sounds terrible.
Yeah.
So but besides that, no, I haven't really tried.
Yeah. Had the little wake up and haven't tried much. So what about your mom and dad? Did they smoke at all, or any close friends?
My dad used to be a heavy smoker. Okay. 2 packs a day.
Wow.
And he what worked for him was nicotine patches.
Really?
Yeah, and I want to say he did cold turkey.
He did.
He was wearing the nicotine patches. I don't even know how long you wear them or how much before, but one day he walked up and said, "I'm done." But my mom smokes.
Your mom does?
She hasn't been able to quit, yeah.
Has she tried anything, any different options or anything?
I don't know I know she tried quitting before.
Yeah.
But then after something happened in the family that she decided she couldn't do it anymore. But since then, no, she hasn't tried anything.
So I can see that, like, you've obviously been smoking for a while, and then you had this wake up call that kind of shows you I need to quit smoking, you know. And so kind of like in our sessions here, one of our goals could even be just to think of different ways to try quit smoking, or even cutting back on it. Or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I'd like to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I know I don't want to do it by myself. I want to have like a book or patches, or I've heard
someone to back you up.
Yeah. Someone to go along with. I just don't have enough self-control to do it all by myself.
Yeah. So, when you're smoking, is it usually, do you just smoke just because it's a habit, or just because it's an addiction, or you want the nicotine, or?
You know, it depends. If I'm working, I work nursing, and if I have long shifts, it feels amazing to go out after my break and have a cigarette. And yeah, I would say I don't think it'll be hard for me to quit. I haven't been smoking that long. I don't smoke that much. But some of it's a habit. I'm a definite big social smoker.
Yeah, okay. So can you think of a time, like in the last couple of weeks, where you've gone a while without a cigarette? Like, have you ever gone like an entire day without a cigarette, or no?
I don't know, not in recently.
No. Well, how about like 4 or 5 hours? Or, I mean, I assume overnight you sleep and don't smoke. Yeah.
I know here I don't have anyone to come out and smoke with me, and that's when I enjoy it the most. And I can tell myself, no, it's cold outside, I don't want to. And there was a whole evening I didn't, from probably 1 till 7.
Oh, yeah, so like a whole 6 hours.
But by 7, I was definitely wanting to go out to have a cigarette.
Yeah. So what are some options that you would like to try for yourself? Like, what options for stopping smoking? Like, do you want to try the nicotine patches, or would you rather try gum, or just reading a book, or?
Yeah. Nicotine patches, I don't even like taking pills and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. And I know my addiction's not so extreme where I'm at 2 packs a day. So I think my first option I'd like to try is the book.
Yeah.
But
because that's what I read, it was called The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And that was actually really helpful for me to stop smoking. And it really encourages you to ignore all the brainwash you kind of get from society that you are addicted to a cigarette, because a cigarette addiction it's really easy to get, but it's really easy to conquer too at the same time, which, you know, bam, you can be addicted that fast, but once you get all the brainwashing from like society or whatever it says in the book, once you get all that out of the way, the addiction is literally a little bit of almost like a teeny little bit of a hunger feeling.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting in that book. He lays it out really interesting. He used to actually be like up to like 4 packs. This guy used 4 packs a day or something crazy like that. So he has a really interesting story that you could read about, and I think that'd be really interesting for you. So maybe that'll be one of the options you can try.
Yeah, I'd be willing to try that.
So you've been smoking for about 3 years. Is that what you said? Or how many years has it been?
Yeah.
3 years?
2.5, 3 years.
Your family smokes? Your dad used to, your mom does. What about any boyfriend or close friends or anything?
I have a boyfriend that smokes.
Okay.
Not a lot. The same as me.
Okay.
But I know when we're together, we kind of feed off each other, smoke a little more.
Yeah. Has he ever thought about stopping smoking?
He's tried many different times.
What about you guys kind of going stopping together? Have you ever tried that?
We haven't.
Yeah. I think that might help you a lot, because like you were saying, you want someone to back you up and someone to kind of be there for you, not just like stop smoking on your own. I think even reading that book and then kind of working together to, you know, stop smoking would be really helpful for you. So that'd be one option too. So how do you feel about, you know, trying those and then meeting back in a week or so and seeing how it goes?
I'd be very willing to do that.
Okay.
Hopefully it works.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.